Good morning, you guys. So today is Monday. I wanted to get on here just to say ahead of time that today's a new day and it doesn't change what happened yesterday. It doesn't lessen the pain or the passion of making sure everyone knows that they're still loved and remembered, all the ones who have been victim of this. I just want to say ahead of time that I want to make this a positive day. I want to make this a day where people can get away and feel happiness. I think yesterday was more than reasonable to spend the day to really share my feelings, and even today I'll probably document where my head goes at different times, but I did get about 3 hours of sleep last night, so I'm feeling pretty good. It's another day and we're gonna keep finding out new information. This nightmare is really never going to be over. It's always going to live in our hearts and in our minds, and you know, we just grow stronger from it and we learn from it, and we refuse to play victim and be afraid. You know, I feel like this is going to obviously make a big difference, especially with laws and different things like that, and whatever your opinion is your own opinion. So that is where my head is at. It is a new day. I'm about to make myself some breakfast. I just let the dogs go out. I was debating on whether or not I should go get some McDonald's coffee. I'm really feeling like I should, just to kind of treat myself for the day. But then all night I was kind of wanting warm coffee. You know, until we are given the facts, I don't feel like it is proper to share hearsay and to say, you know, this one person says this who we don't even know if they were at the nightclub. I don't know. It's, again, I'm not here to tell you guys any kind of opinion or how to feel or what you're supposed to believe, you know, what the truth is behind it, because I don't know anything. I know just as much as you guys. So all I know is so many people are coming up with so many different stories on, you know, what happened, and they're resharing it, and it's coming from like individuals, and there's still a lot of hate in this world. There's so much more love, but there are still individuals who are wanting to cast hate, and so they're making up their conspiracy. So just know, like, I mean, resharing and bringing awareness and everything to the situation is a great thing. However, I don't agree with sharing hearsay. If this is something that has not been confirmed by the officials, I don't recommend sharing it on social media. Like, I don't feel like that is the right and proper thing to do. I don't feel like it's beneficial. I don't feel like it's productive. I just feel like all it does is bring terror, or it twists people's minds into thinking different ways. I want people to be educated on the truth, and so many people just share whatever they see in the media and whatever they see online, and they just take it for the truth, and it's not. Like, so many people have contacted saying one story happened, and it's like, no, this never happened. I don't know what coverage you're getting over where you are, but that's not the truth. That's not what happened. And then later on, a couple hours later, the officials are having to backtrack and cover up, saying, no, that's not what happened. We don't know where this surfaced. But it's like, don't make the officials have to spend their time debunking what you guys are saying. Let it be. Let the people who are involved be involved and fix it. And my 2 cents. So anyways, that is that. It's a new day. It's another day to remember those and to find out about those that are still lost. I think the count is up to like 15, maybe around 15 of how many names that we have. So we're getting there. We still have to get to 50. What's so sad is it seems like there are certain individuals who are in the media who they seem to find out about their children kind of earlier on. You know, there's some girl who's Snapchatting, and someone posted on Facebook or online a video of her Snapchats, and she ended up coming up being one of the ones who passed away. And it's like, you kind of connect with those people, and then the text messages guy, and then the one with her mom, which makes me so mad. This mom was crying in an interview, and everyone in the interview is just saying she's fake, she's this and that. You guys do not know how it feels. You are in utter shock. You don't know if you're ready to cry yet, or if you're even supposed to cry yet. You're doing your best to stay positive. Your mind becomes flooded and clouded. I had to sit in front of a camera yesterday and in front of my sister and so many different positions to try and bring to the attention that this even happened, and where I was coming from and how I felt about it, because so many people were interested in hearing about it. So I had to try, and it took me hours until I was ready to even say anything happened. Just know, like, it's not your place to sit there and say someone's faking their grief or they're faking the interview. She brought in the gun policy, the gun thing. People have their opinion on it. I don't have to share their same opinion, but people were saying she was faking it just so she can get in front of a camera and say that there needs to be better gun laws. And it was just like, you guys, she doesn't know where her son is. Like, who are you to say you know how she's supposed to react? And it was just like, these are the things that make me angry, because like, so many people just feel like their opinion is just so important. And while yes, opinions are very important, it doesn't mean that yours is the only one. And people need to know their opinion isn't the only one, and that you need to be open-minded. All of these closed-minded people who feel like they just need to only believe in their way is crazy. Just be open-minded and understand that people grieve different, we cope different, we shock different. So just know, like, spreading all this hate that's fake, that's this and that, that's just added hate. If you believe that she's faking it, don't say anything, because you're ruining the importance and the meaning behind the actual interview. And just guys, I just ask that you guys just please share love and not hate. If stuff comes up, if people are gonna start posting awareness videos about this, do not leave hateful comments. Allow others to grieve how they grieve and to process how they process. That's that. So anyway, that is it. Today's going to definitely be a difficult day, trying to like get through work and try and focus on work when there's so much other stuff going on, especially when my job involves social media. You know, it's gonna be kind of hard avoiding getting sucked into the story, and you know, I'm definitely gonna have the TV on all day long, to be honest. But there's also some different cool stuff that gets to come up today, and I will be uploading a vlog today. I will include, I believe, yesterday's footage. Just note that I did plan on having a vlog go up on Sunday. I skipped Saturday, and yesterday I was gonna have a vlog go up. However, with everything, it just didn't happen, you guys. So I will have one up today, and I will try and continue on the pattern of uploading every day, every other day maybe. It just depends on scheduling and stuff like that. So, all right, you guys, so now it's time to start to work. I finished eating. I love breakfast time. Like, if there's anything you guys should know about me, it's that breakfast is my favorite time of day. I hear a lot of helicopters today. I heard some last night, and I've been hearing it for a good majority of the morning. I don't know if that's even relevant to this case or if it even has anything to do with it. Time to get the work done, watch some TV. I cleaned up a little bit, so I feel a little bit better. There is no evidence that I didn't know of. It's all over the news, of course. Every single channel I flipped, it's on the news. I definitely give it to the Orlando PD. I feel like that is 100% necessary. I give it to the Orlando PD. I give it to every single first responder that was there. Even the first responders who were not there. There was a lot of help that was involved. A lot of materials were being donated, or, you know, letting it being, whatchamacallit, handed out so that they could borrow it. I give it to all the first responders. I give it to the policemen who were involved. I hope to hear more of their stories, but I do want to give it to the Orlando PD. I mean, we have so much pride in this community. We all are just so proud of kind of everything, and I really just give it all to them. I feel like they need to be in the spotlight, and anyone who is involved needs to have the spotlight, not this guy. You know, the media coverage did say, you know, I know that's becoming a reoccurring thing where people do not want to see this person's face on their TV screen, or, you know, when there's a shooter or a gunman or there's a suspect or whatever it may be, they don't want to see them be talked about and be put on the TV screens. But what people need to understand is this is a case. This is something where people need to be educated on this person and to know the background. And so sometimes they have to do it, but I do give it to them that, you know, in the community, on all of our local radio stations and on the TVs, we're not discussing the suspect. We're simply discussing all of the heroes that are behind it and all the victims who are behind it. You know, there's heroes in this, and you've got to give them the light. You've got to let them be the main focus sometimes, and so I really appreciate that the community is doing that for us. You know, it's a wild story. This is something that's going to touch very close to home and very close in my heart for the rest of my life. It's something that's going to live in my heart for the rest of my life. So today is a beautiful day outside. I mean, like, beautiful day outside. It really kind of helps out having such a gorgeous day outside because it helps you get your spirits lifted and your energy just a little bit higher. I have spent a good majority of the morning watching the news and just kind of updating. There is a lot of different information that I wasn't expecting to start hearing, so if you guys have not updated yourselves, definitely do, because there is more information that has been released. And then at 12:15 Eastern Standard Time, there will be another announcement of the FBI will be having a news conference, so hopefully they will be able to broadcast that to where we can see it and know what's going on. Hey guys, so I'm editing my vlog from yesterday. Just like hair on the lens. Editing the vlog from yesterday, it's very emotional. It's very just kind of all over the place. And I wanted to mention, sorry, it's a mess. I wanted to kind of reiterate the fact that no one has the right to tell someone how to react, and if they're not reacting properly, and if they're faking it, and if their reaction isn't genuine or real, or it doesn't look that way. And I'm reiterating it because at the very beginning of the vlog, it's kind of where I'm in a state of shock, and I'm also just ignorant. I don't know what's going on. I'm very just, I don't know what's happening or what the real story is. I don't even know if it's a real threat at the moment when I first start the day of yesterday. And you know, when I'm watching it back, I'm just like, wow, like, it just shows like I didn't know anything until later on in the vlog. You see the real emotion. And so I just wanted to reiterate that, you know, that's just proof. That's proof in itself that you don't know how to react or to put your feelings that you feel on the inside. You don't always know how to properly deliver it because you're in a state of shock. Just understand that we all act differently and we grieve differently. But anyway, this camera's dying, so I'm gonna have to hop on my phone really quick to finish this out because there's a little bit more I want to talk to you guys about. Oh crap, it is 12:26. I am missing the news conference. Okay, well, that news conference was informative, new information coming about. It's insane. It's insane. What I wanted to mention to you guys is this morning I went on Amazon because I wanted to get more batteries because there's something up with the G7X battery. Like, it sucks. Everyone's having problems with it, but like, for some reason, like within the past like week, when I've decided I'm gonna vlog like very, very often, it has decided to literally die like within half a day. So I ended up ordering a new battery set, and there was the option to do same day delivery, and I've heard a lot of positive things go on about that. So I decided to do the same day delivery, so I am guaranteed to have it today by 9 p.m. and I haven't gotten any message that it's on its way or anything, so I don't know how that really works. But I wasn't gonna do it. I was like, why would I do that? But Amazon charges you for shipping, like, whereas I feel like eBay and a lot of other platforms, they don't really charge you for shipping as much, but Amazon always seems to. So the Amazon just standard shipping was $5.99 or something like that, but yet same day was $9. So I'm like, I'll spend the extra like $4 and get it today, and I'm just gonna get it today. So it has decent reviews. I will let you guys know what one I ordered. Hopefully it turns out okay. I made sure I got the one that had better reviews, and it's a pack of 2 of them, and it comes with like a wall charger, but it's like a big wall charger, so I think I'll still just use my Canon charger because it says that it will work with that. But other than that, I'm just gonna patiently wait for that because I'm actually really excited to finally have like extra batteries. I feel like that's gonna help a ton, and then I don't have to use my phone as much, and I can actually bring my camera with me. It's just so often I bring my camera, which is like so heavy, and then I use it, and it's like, well crap, it dies like so quickly anyway, and then I'm just carrying this heavy camera with me, but at least now I'll have extra batteries, so it's fine. I'm feeling a little bit better, a little bit more optimistic today, and I'm feeling just kind of like ready to be positive. So anyway, I'm gonna eat, I'm hungry. Anyway, that's what I'm doing, and I will let you guys know when I get my new batteries, and I'll let you guys know what I think about them in days to come, because I know a lot of you guys have the G7X, and I know everyone hates the battery life. The battery life is awful. I just walked out to literally her just sleeping like that. What I was trying to say is, just so you know, although your battery just keeps saying charge the battery and your camera just keeps going off and saying that, just know your battery life is still very much existent. There is still a ton of juice left in it. You could sit there and take photos, like hundreds of photos on that battery life. You can sit there and play back all of your videos and photos. That's what I do. I go through and I play it back until literally my camera doesn't turn on. It doesn't let you view photos, it doesn't let you take, it doesn't let you record, like nothing. So that's what I do, and it seems to help the next charge be a little bit better, but you want to make sure that you are recalibrating your battery somewhat often. I think something that happens in a lot of just plain like point and shoot cameras, the battery, like when it sees you trying to record, it like tells your battery, okay, a lot of consumption is about to happen. So basically you're just gonna run out of juice. Like that's just how it's gonna be. I think that's kind of just what happens. So just note that there is still some juice left to your battery, but you just need to like either recalibrate it. So yet again, I'm like watching people's YouTube video or I am reading online, and so many people are just giving false information. Again, they're giving information that's hearsay. I mean, you guys, you have to understand that so many people are going to come up with conspiracies, are going to come up with stories that aren't true, and it's up to you to really share news that is true. Don't share, like so many people are putting, I don't know if this is true, but I'm going to share it anyway. Like, those aren't beneficial, period. Only share things that are true. Why would you want to share something that could potentially not be true and just put people in a state of terror or make people worried for no reason? It's just unexplainable. I'm still waiting on my batteries to get here. I haven't gotten any kind of notification saying it's on its way or anything. I think I placed the order at maybe 11 a.m. and it is 2:19, so I will let you guys know. I think that'll be interesting to know how long it actually takes to get to me. And obviously all over, you know, the United States, not everyone can even do same day delivery. Not everyone even has an Amazon place nearby, but I think in the state of Florida there are many here that are, you know, nearby. So my camera is finally charged. I'm still waiting on the batteries. Like I said, I think I ordered it, I want to say it was around 10:30 to 11 a.m. It's now 5:30 p.m. and I still don't have them, so we will see if I actually do get them. I still think it's pretty cool. I can get it same day, so I'm not complaining. Earlier, about an hour ago, there was a really loud noise, and I think it kind of made people say, what was that? But we still, there's no coverage or anything on it, so I'm assuming it could have been like thunder, because the thunder's been really weird here lately, like really weird here. So it could have been thunder. It shook the whole house, and it literally was only one, and it came out of nowhere. I really don't know what that could be. Good morning, you guys. Today is Tuesday and I'm about to make breakfast and do my normal morning routine. I want to say something because I feel like I have to. It was something that, like, I was so unaware that anybody would have this type of reaction. But the other night I went onto YouTube when the whole event happened, which I don't really want to talk about too much today, but the other night I went on YouTube and someone was saying that a lot of her YouTube fans had kind of turned against her because she hadn't uploaded a video or talked about it or brought awareness to it. And in that video, I try to explain it to shed better light as to why people were feeling this way. I explained to her, people in Orlando, and I know you guys probably don't understand this, but people who are here, we are being affected by it whether we lost someone or not. This is our city. This is something that is home for us. Imagine if your hometown, the place that you find your home, your safe haven, your place that you always can go back to and say, this is home. Imagine that place and hear it all over the news, have that whole place just be up in terror. Imagine living through that, whether you were affected or not. And even the victims and all of the victims' families, they're all saying the same thing. We are all hurting. It's not just them, it is everybody in the community, everybody in the state. So people need to understand that even people in Florida feel the pain, and all of the nation really should feel the pain. And I guess that's kind of why it bugs me, is that this is our country. It may not be in your backyard, it may not be, you know, within 10 miles from you or whatever it may be, but it is your country. And so I just feel like everybody should be upset over it and should be talking about it and should be acknowledging it. So basically in my post, I just simply said, you know, I'm hurting, my heart hurts, and I guess, you know, this reaction was completely not something I thought I would even have, or even, you know, if it happened somewhere else, I'd probably be like this person who commented back to me really rudely. But anyway, basically what I was saying is, like, it was frustrating, or it was kind of like a a frustrating thing to see other people not talk about it or even be as hurt as us, because it's like, yes, this is our backyard, so we're gonna be affected a little bit differently. However, like, it was almost frustrating that the rest of the country wasn't reacting. Like, this is what needs, like this is huge what happened, and nobody was talking about it, and nobody was seeming to be upset over it, and it was something that just kind of frustrated us because we were living the nightmare. And it was like, how can something so massive be happening to us and nobody else is being affected by it? Whatever you want to say, this person just went off on me. All I simply said in the comment though was just, we were looking to our favorite YouTubers for relief. We wanted to almost hear them say they were sorry for the victims, and where I'm coming from is I'm thinking of the victims themselves. I'm thinking of the families that they left behind, and that is where my heart is broken. So moving forward with that, my comment was in regards to other people just not acknowledging the families that were going through pain, and basically that's what my comment was about, was that I went to YouTube to simply try and find relief, but I also wanted to see my favorite YouTubers talk about it, so that I knew I could go to them for advice, I guess it would be. How am I supposed to react? And it's like, you kind of want to go to other YouTubers and just kind of hear their opinion, hear their advice. I mean, we were desperate to hear other opinions and people talk about it, and we were desperate to just hear something from our other YouTubers. And so basically someone completely just like became so evil on my comment, which is another thing I want to bring up, but they became so evil on my comment, I just removed my comment altogether because there was nothing evil or even mean in my comment. It was simply telling her, you know, thank you for being open and talking about it. And I was trying to explain to her why some of her fans were like upset that she wasn't saying anything. I'm not one of them. I'm not upset that people didn't say anything. It was just, this was the type of reaction and feeling that we were having. And I was trying to stand up for the other people, and it just went a mess. I didn't say anything wrong, and I know I didn't say anything wrong. I know there's always those bad eggs out there, but this person just like let me have it. They were just like, you're disgusting. I can't believe you're even playing victim to all of this, which was incredible for this person to say it, because they're an idiot, because we're all playing victim. We all are victim of this. You know, yes, the victim's families, the one who died, the families that are left behind, they're the true victims, but this was our nation. Someone did this in our country, you know, like there should not be that fighting. This was another American that did this. There is a problem there, and people need to be aware of that. Basically, I was just so annoyed by this person's comment, and it happened right before I uploaded the vlog yesterday or the night before, I can't even remember, but this comment back to me was, I guess it would have been yesterday, but the person's comment back to me was so nasty and so evil and so just mean that I didn't even put up my video, because in a lot of the video I'm explaining I'm hurting. And so last night I felt just bad to even say I was hurting. Someone's ripping me a new one in a comment on not even my video. I can imagine when I actually, you know, send out this video. So I have the video uploaded, it's just on private, and I'm just gonna, you know, watch through it and see, is there something that's gonna offend someone? You know, I know no matter what, people are gonna become offended, but it was just like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, that is where the problem is. The rest of the country is just acting like, oh, it's no big deal, it's only the victims and the victims' families, let's just ignore it. But you can't just ignore this. This is our country. Whether it happened in Florida, whether it happened in Alabama, Michigan, wherever it happened, it is our country. Like, this place is somewhere a lot of people visit, and now people are going to be worried about visiting here because of one stupid idiot. And then there's so many other things surfacing. And so finally, like, I got on this morning and people were sharing a post from Jimmy Fallon, and if you haven't seen the video, go to Jimmy Fallon's like tribute to the mass shooting of Orlando. That is what every American needs to read. That is what everybody needs to read, because what is happening now is people are dividing themselves, and they're sitting there and saying, you know, gun laws and this needs to happen and this needs to happen, and it's like, just know, like, whatever you're passionately feeling, feel it within yourself, give it some time to breathe, and then do something about it. Posting to Facebook, arguing with other Americans, that's not gonna do anything. If you're passionate against guns, make a change. If you're passionate for guns, make this change. Do whatever you want to do, but do something. Do not post on Facebook. Do not post all over Instagram, or you are no better. You're doing exactly what any terrorist would want. They want us to fight. They want us to divide. They want us to literally beat each other down. And I know, like, as the story has progresses, there's been other talk about maybe it wasn't more of a, like, a terrorist thing, or, you know, whatever it is. It's so early in the investigation, but all I'm saying is like, you're doing exactly what they want. You guys are fighting and you're dividing yourselves, and you're letting your opinion and belief, in your mind, you think like that's the only one. We are a nation of different beliefs. That's what we are built on. That is why other countries envy us, because we're allowed to have our own beliefs without being ridiculed or shunned or whatever it may be. And in this time, like, everybody still is, you know, being opinionated. And while yes, it always was there. We may be a nation built on different beliefs, but yes, there always has been, you know, ridicule, or there's always been the fighting over it, even within our country. But it's like, make it better. Then make it better. I don't get why people feel the need to fight. Your opinion, yes, while it's very important, it's not the only one. And people need to understand that, and they need to understand, while my opinion's this person's theirs, and both of us feel like we're right. And then I watched the CIA talk about that, and I'm like, that's what I need to do. I need to go be a CIA or something, because like, I think like that. I think about my neighbor's perspective, and I think about the other neighbor's perspective. And you have to understand, in my heart, my opinion's right. In their heart, theirs is right. So how do you work that? How do you come to agreement? Or how do you just like, how do you agree, or how do you come to a compromise, or whatever it may be? You can, if you can just listen to your neighbor, or just listen to someone, take them for what they're saying, just be open-minded to it. You don't have to agree with it, just be open-minded. So much more love and so much hate would just disappear. But so many people are against it. I know it's like this huge thing nobody understands. Everyone feels like their opinion is the only one, whatever it is. I want to see a change, and I want to see people actually like learn from things. Take this experience, learn from it. And I don't know, I know I'm not gonna even make a wave, or I know this isn't gonna affect anyone or even probably touch anyone, and I'm probably gonna have a ton of comments below talking crap. Whatever it is, all of the people who want to talk crap, go right ahead. You're just gonna get blocked. I mean, I'm over it now. I'm over being afraid to say what my opinion is, because I may offend someone, you know? So I do have a video that I uploaded in regards to the entire event. I may eventually make it go live. If enough people just seem to take it the wrong way, then maybe I'll just private it again and re-upload it with maybe less opinion in it. I don't know. But I did upload it, and then also I was like almost afraid to have it go public, because it's like, I feel like we all just like don't know what to say about it, and like we don't understand enough. So it was like, I just have the video up, but it's on private, and we'll see, you know, what I end up doing. I just wish people would just come together and stop fighting in YouTube videos, stop fighting. Like, we all are trying to live a happy and healthy and safe and great life with our own beliefs and opinions. And I just killed a bug. Oh my gosh, I didn't kill it. Bella didn't even get it. Why didn't you get it, Bella? Yeah, why didn't you get it? Why not? That's it? Why didn't you get the buggy? Bella, why didn't you get that bug? Why didn't you get that bug? Bella, why didn't you get that bug? She's like, I'm gonna get your hail. Yeah. Meow. Hopefully that kind of better explains why I said what I did, because in case I do put that video live before I put this vlog live, hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from and why I said what I did, and you're not taking it as, oh my gosh, this girl's such a jerk, she wants other YouTubers to hurt. Like, no. I just want it to be acknowledged. I want people to become affected by it so that change happens. And I guess I was just looking to my YouTubers to hear what their opinion was. I wanted to see where their heart was, how they felt about it. I mean, that's pretty much what people do. Like, they go to their favorite YouTubers or someone who they look up to, and I don't know. It's not that weird, you guys. It's not that strange like people want to make it seem. There's always gonna be those people who are just total jerks and take everything the wrong way. They have to take everything the wrong way. Heaven forbid I say something that can't just be taken for what it is. It has to be taken offense. Oh my gosh. Anyway, throughout our YouTube journey together, you will hear several times my opinion on inconsiderate, ignorant, mean, stupid people. I'm gonna make some breakfast. I keep like wanting to go get coffee, but I never get it. I'm like doing really good saving my money, but I like want it. So anyway, I just thought about it. This was like a really powerful intro. I'm sorry, like very powerful beginning. You didn't really get to like slowly ease into my video. It went straight to the punch. So sorry for that, but I woke up pretty passionate this morning. Fun fact, got the bug off the floor. Also, I ended up getting my battery yesterday. It came, he and I went and ran to the store, and it came while we were at the store. I wanna say it came around 6 o'clock, 6:30. It arrived to the house. So ordered at 10, 11, and I got it by 6. So I still think that's pretty cool. Like same day delivery on Amazon, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. So I think it was only a few bucks more to get same day delivery. If I have to pay for shipping like already, I might as well pay the extra few dollars to do same day, you know what I mean? So I bought same day delivery and I got my batteries. These are what they look like. I don't know how I feel about them. This is the brand that I got. I think it's DTSE or something like that. It is like a Chinese brand. It came in like a very like crappy, not very impressive packaging, but this is the battery right here. I got 2 of them. I got 2 of these bad boys, and then it came with a car charger, which is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. The Canon does not come with this, so I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the coolest part about it. And then it also came with a battery charger, which when I was reading the reviews, everyone was saying that they're probably gonna use the Canon one over this one, because this one is pretty bulky, it's not very thin. So I'm probably gonna still do the same thing and use the Canon one over this when I go traveling. But I thought it was pretty cool, especially the fact that I can charge it in my car. Like, that's pretty cool. I don't know when I would ever need like the car charger port, but I still thought it was pretty cool. So I just thought that was pretty cool. And I got all of this before shipping. It was 33, I think. Originally it was supposed to be like 49, but it was on sale for 33. And then with shipping, I paid $9 in shipping. If you want standard shipping, it was only $5. But I was like, I'll pay the extra $4 for getting it today. So we'll see how these work. I don't know. I'm not gonna charge them right off the bat. I'm gonna use them and see if there's any juice into them, because sometimes batteries come fully charged, so why bother charging it? So I'm gonna see if these have any juice still in them. I will see if the Canon charger works for them as well, because I'm sure a lot of people are wanting to get these types of batteries as well, because, oh, well, that's interesting. What does this do? So apparently this comes apart. I don't really know why, but I would mess with it to see if it did, and it did. I don't know why it does, but maybe I'll figure it out someday. So yeah, I'll let you guys know, because I know a lot of people have the Canon, and I'm sure you guys would be interested in seeing if it works or whatnot. So I'll let y'all know. I will say though, like these pieces are super cheapy, like super duper cheap. Like if you go on Amazon, this brand had the best reviews out of all of them. There's a bunch of other like aftermarket batteries on there, but out of all of them, these had the best review, and that's why I bought it. And I also have the best price going on right now. But time to do dishes. I got to unload the dishwasher, make breakfast because my tummy's starting to growl. I'm gonna pop on the television because I want to just hear any new interviews that have gone on, because I know a lot of the victims have started saying interviews. Now they're starting to go to the doctors and the nurses and everyone involved as well, which is who I've wanted to hear from, because I feel like people need to start recognizing them. I have my Ipsy Glam bag. It should be at my P.O. box like today, or it probably was already there, but it's like, number one, I'm not getting text messages from my USPS saying that anything's in my P.O. box, and also Ipsy's not emailing me when it's being shipped. So I'm gonna have to still figure out what the heck's going on. I've contacted Ipsy and they keep saying it's going to your spam folder. No, it's not going to my spam folder. I know how to use my Google emails and all that crap. Like, it's not going to my spam folder. Please stop saying that. All of my notifications are turned on. Something's going on with the system. And I'm not the only one. I've heard other people are saying they're not getting emails either. So anyway, I was watching, I talk about them all the time, KK and Baby J. I love their channel. If you check them out, tell them I sent you, but I watch them because they're in Orlando too, and so it's just fun watching people who are in the same area. And they are much closer to the event, so it's kind of interesting seeing it. Like, I can see everything on the news, but it's like, it's very interesting being able to see it through their vlog and like what they're hearing and they're experiencing. They were saying that they were hearing helicopters. We were having helicopters as well, which I mentioned in the vlog. I don't know when I mentioned it. It might have been yesterday's or the day before's vlog. I mentioned that there were helicopters going all around, and that's just pretty much what I think our lifestyle is gonna be for a little bit. On the highway that goes through downtown Orlando, it is like blocked off in so many different directions. Like, already that highway is going through construction and is being redone because it's already like terrible. Like, this highway is so slow. Like, everyone tries to avoid it, but it's like sometimes you have to go through it. And so it's like even worse. Don't let me play victim as far as I lost someone. Don't take it as I'm playing victim that way. Just take it as we're all hurting. The whole community is hurting. If you could be here, you would understand. You would see what everybody is doing in the community. Like, anybody who was from the Boston or anyone who is in, you know, New York City at the time, like, we all are grieving over it, over your home. It's something you own. Like that, my home is my love. And so people need to understand that. Like you may not take pride in your homeland. We do here. We're a community. We're proud of where we live. You know, we're usually the ones that you hear on the news, like everyone saying, oh, we wish we could move to Orlando because you've got Disney and Universal and all these other things. And it's like, yeah, we take pride in where we live. Like we're very proud of where we live. It's really difficult when it's just being put through the ringer. It's really difficult. I just want to mention it to you guys. Take it for what I'm saying. Don't sit there and twist my words and make it seem like, oh my gosh, I lost someone. Like, no, I've said like repeatedly, my heart hurts for them. And my heart hurts because it's my city, but my heart hurts for them. It's just a big array of emotions. Like you've got to let people feel how they feel and not sit there and bash them for it. Just, this was one comment from one individual who I just like blocked or whatever, but it was just like, stop, just stop. All right, so I pushed the video live and I have no regrets doing so. Sometimes I'll feel like sick to my stomach before I like push a video live. I don't know why. It's like a stupid anxiety thing, but this time, you know what? I don't care. If you want to be someone who doesn't know me and you're just someone who hopped on this video or whatever it may be, like get over yourself. Like just keep moving, because this was my reaction. This is raw. This is how I felt about it. And if you have something to say about it, like screw you, just keep walking. So I'm sitting here talking to Jen. Hi, Jen. Sitting here talking to her in regards, I like left like this really long like rant. Like clearly I still feel very passionate about it. Like every morning I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna talk about it, but it's like I still feel so passionate towards it. So I have found out that my Ipsy Glam bag is at my P.O. box. So I'm gonna go put on some makeup, run to my P.O. box, and then I'm gonna film my Ipsy unbagging video. All right, I'm home. Time to do my hair. Luckily it dried pretty straight last night. Also, I wanted to mention these hair ties that I showed you in my vlog the other day are so good. It's the Goody brand. It was these ones, the Goody Ouchless. It says new. Ouchless 10 times more ponytails per elastic. It was this pack, and then also it came with a free faux type, and then also one of these, which you guys have seen me talk about these braided ones before. These ones like are my favorite, like favorite for working out because they're super tight. But I think what I'm learning is I think it's just the Goody brand in general is super tight. And I feel like the elastic doesn't give out like as quickly, and I feel like, you know how there's some that like won't physically let you go anymore? I feel like this would let me wrap around my hair like several times, but I really like this Goody one a lot. Alright, so Ipsy filming is done. Awesome. Loved getting that done. And also, I was watching a video of people who were visiting Florida recently, and they were saying, they're like, I always have wondered why people who live in Florida always have their hair up, like me, for example. And they're just like, and then I visited Florida and I understand. Like today's temperature, I think it is like 95 outside right now, but it feels higher than that. I feel like one of the days, like the temperature is supposed to be like 100 and something degrees with like humidity involved. I don't think it's just what the temperature is gonna be without humidity. So just so you know, it's extremely hot here, and although I'm in air conditioning, it still is way more comfortable to have your hair up rather than down when you live in Florida. So I just tried on a lip gloss that I got in my Ipsy Glam bag, which if you guys have not watched my Ipsy Glam bag, go watch it. If it's not up yet, give it a day or so, it will be up. So I just tried that on and I actually really like it. I don't know, is nude even still like a thing? I like nude lip glosses. So also, as I am working on a little bit of YouTube stuff, I just wanted to also remind you guys I have a giveaway going on and I don't have too many entries going on and it's a little bit depressing, but I wanted to remind you guys in this video to definitely enter my giveaway. It ends June 30th. So we have 16 more days as of today. So definitely enter the giveaway, even if it's not something that you guys personally want. Maybe it still would be something that maybe a friend would want. Maybe they have like an event coming up. It's a little bit too late for Father's Day to make as like a Father's Day gift, but I don't know, maybe you could win it and give it to a friend or give it to someone who you know may need a phone case. So, or have them enter the giveaway, whatever it may be. If you guys do not mind sharing the giveaway, I really appreciate it. I see you, Jen, by the way. You're always retweeting my stuff and I always appreciate it a ton. So thank you so much for anyone who has entered, but I do want to let you guys know that there is a giveaway going on, so don't miss out on it. There is going to be 3 winners, so I will have the link down below to the giveaway. I went on YouTube, and I like to have YouTube videos playing in the background sometimes when I do some work, and I found one that was like all about people who are pushing being vegan. And I remember a few weeks ago to like a few months ago, people were talking about, or someone was making a Snapchat, I'm not gonna say who it was, but they made a Snapchat saying that her biggest like thing that like drives her nuts is the fact that people try to push onto other people how they're supposed to eat, or what they're supposed to eat, and they talk down about people when they eat a certain way. And it was like, I think it's in regards to this video I just watched, it was just like, oh my gosh, like I understand people have their own opinion, but again, your opinion is not the only opinion. And it's like veganism and vegetarianism is like so kind of, it's like newer to like dieting. I know a lot of people, like it's probably been around for a while, but like it's a newer form of dieting. And it's like somehow the human race has evolved and lived this long. Like, why do you feel like your way is the only way? You know what I mean? Like, I understand wanting to make a difference and what the point of being vegan is, but to be honest, I'm all for it. But it was just like, this video is like just so pushy, and it's like, I feel like with a lot of religions, it's the same thing. Like when you're sitting there pushing your religion on someone else, that gives them a bad taste in their mouths and it becomes distasteful. So like, if you have like this opinion, like why do you feel the need to share it? And that's like going, I guess I'm just still on this high of like why people think their opinion's the only way and why they think their way of life is the only way of life. It just bugs me. So I just finished watching a video that Brittany Lee Saunders uploaded a few days ago, and it was like so perfect. It was talking about YouTube networks. Oh my gosh, like you guys, please be careful if you have a YouTube channel or you're starting YouTube. Please be careful when it comes to signing up with a YouTube network. I remember when I was reached out to by a few networks, and then I reached out to a few networks. I remember when a network wanted to sign me, I was completely just like so excited. I felt so honored, and I was like, this is it. This is the real deal. Like a network is signing me. Never in a million years did I realize like networks are not what you think they are. The only people that they really care about are the big YouTubers, like the main celeb YouTubers. Those are the only ones that they care about. Those are the ones that they make sure that they take to different events, because obviously they get more views, so there's more money for the network. The network is just going to focus on them rather than like helping your channel grow, so that in my opinion would make more money. Just trying to get everybody in your network huge, I would think that would make better sense, but they don't do that. So you guys just be careful. Like they don't care. And even she was saying, she's like, they don't care. And a lot of networks don't. I'm sure there are a few that really do care and will help you out, but if you do that, then sign like a really short contract. I definitely recommend only doing 1-year contracts, just so you can kind of test the waters and be annoying. Like be aggressive, tell them I want this, I want that, like this is how I want it to be. So I was just saying that be careful if you sign with a network. Like know what you are signing. Like know that contract inside and out, because her video just like cracked me up, and it just made me want to remind you guys to be careful. Hey guys, so it is the next day that I am filming this, but I wanted to go ahead and close this vlog out for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love it if you guys did, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another vlog. Bye you guys.